Hello. Yeah. I don't usually start out here. Oh, wait. Wait. Give me a second. I gotta figure this out. You think? I think. Yeah. Yep. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, yeah. New disc, y'all. You see that? The first thing I say with my head, my face, my talk box is we got a new disc. So I'm feeling pretty good. Welcome back. Well, episode 8. I hope you enjoyed that little start, and I hope you kind of understood what was going on before we got here. So we are actually going on that adventure I talked about. Let's check this disc out. We're going on that adventure I talked about, and just filling out a map, just hanging out, whatever. Yeah, there's a village over due north, due south, due southeast, and we're gonna check that out today. We're gonna check out a bunch of stuff. And I don't know, what's gonna happen. Also, good disc. I will come back for you. Okay, well, I've just put trash inside of these. And our little guy still hasn't oxidized at all, which is good. This has. So there's that. But the other guy, he's fine. And also today is the day we are going to set up the potion making area. It is going to be downstairs. I already have the concept. I have the ideas, so we should be good. And I usually have a bed for traveling, but we're going to a village, so it's okay. Maybe we just sleep. Just sleep anyway. How about that? Okay. Now we go on a life-changing adventure. And 32 others subsequently. Okay. Let's get it going. Do I have one that is empty? Do I have an empty chest boat? I have a feeling none of these are going to be very empty, except for maybe yours? Man. You're the chest boat with chest boats. Okay. Might be wondering, why don't you have a shield? It's because I want the map out, to be honest with you. And that is that for him. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of fill it out as we go. Goal today is just get the whole thing done, and that's fine. I do know there's a village over here, because, I mean, I think I cut it out because it didn't really make sense, but I was, like, right over here mining some, like, surface copper to see how much we could get, and, I mean, we got enough, so... and then right over here is the village that I saw. And I was like, that's crazy! I think that was part of the recording where I lost a bunch of footage, unfortunately. Take one of these chest boats. So you didn't really see it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It's like right over here somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. A little laggy. Oh my god. Wow. It's so cool to have one really close. Oh man. Oh, I'm taking that. That's mine for sure. I'm a little laggy. A little laggier than usual. I think it's just because I'm loading a bunch of new chunks properly this time. Ooh, oh, a bundle. That's kind of killer. I'm going to take these leather boots because we're going to go... I assume we're going to find some, like, powdered snow at some point. Let's see. Just a bed. I don't know what I want to do with this village. At some point, I do want, like, a trading hall, but I'm going to do it my own way. I'm not going to give them, like, a 1x1 space to hang out, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, everyone else does it. But then I thought, I'm not everyone else. I don't know. There's something about it that just doesn't sit right with me. I'm relatively humane. Instead of a 1x1, it's going to be a 3x1. Isn't that crazy? What a concept. Ooh, potatoes. I don't know if we have them yet. Yeah, we saw that zombie villager under the house, so he eventually is going to play a part in our setup, but for right now, not so much. I also want to make an iron farm because, I mean, I'm always out of iron, so it would really help me. I just have to figure out what I want to do because I don't like big, ugly structures. Sure, it has a use, but I don't know if it's just like a blob in the sky. I'm really not a fan. This village sucks. There was really nothing here. Let's continue onward. Let's continue our way. I'm gonna go back to the corner so I don't have to go all the way out to the corner when we're on the other side for whatever reason. The goal is today we are finishing this map. Whoops. It might be mostly water. This kind of just looks like a very small island. Oh, dude, yeah, it's literally just a tiny island. Like, why did I spawn in an archipelago? It's kind of insane. I mean, it's not like a bad thing. I'm not, like, upset. I'm just, you know, a little confused. When I want that to happen, it never happens, but as soon as I'm, like, indifferent, it does happen. Oh, hello. Dude, it's, like, mostly ocean. What the heck? Oh, I do want to find a sea temple since I'm out here. What is that? Is that a sea temple? A ruin? Coral reef? What is that? I think we're about to find out. This, like, mod where it loads things far away really bugs me out. I truly be bugging. What is that? Oh, it is a sea temple. Dog, that's crazy. Okay, well, if I get too close to it, it's going to go off. So, I'm just going to avoid that. Because I don't have any milk. Oh, I think I'm too close anyway. Alright, we're going over it. Also, sorry, I'm a little low energy. It's pretty early in the morning. I don't know. Actually, this is being recorded 2 days before it has to come out. I say it has to, but it's like a personal goal. And because it's episode 8, we're so close. I really don't want to, like, mess up the scheduling that I have in mind. But if it's a little late, it's a little late. Nobody really cares. I just watched that Mumbo Jumbo video of him talking about nobody does Let's Playing anymore, which is, like, that's fair. You know? He said inconsistency is, like, how a lot of the bigger Minecraft YouTubers get found, which is also very unfortunately true. I remember playing, I can't remember what it was, but I was playing something, and it was definitely, it definitely felt like the inconsistent videos were doing better. I had a video that said, I think it was called Playing Minecraft for Fun Again, and then the thumbnail was whatever, but I got like 2,000 views on that video in like a day. I've never had that kind of traction before. I have a Club Penguin video that got 10,000 views, but it was like a year. It took a year to get to that point. Like, I mean, it hit 1,000 in a week, and then subsequently, like once every month, it would get like 1,000 views ish. I don't know. It was kind of insane. I mean, I'm so happy that video got seen, but also it's like one of those videos where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna post something. It's not very good. Like that's how I felt about it, and then it got like huge, and people loved it, and that made me really happy. It really pushed me into like maybe I don't have to be super high energy. Maybe I can just hang out and play Minecraft and make videos about it. So. Speaking of which, just because we're hanging out, just because we're doing our thing, I don't know if I'm keeping this in, but I decided after episode 10, after we defeat the Ender Dragon, I'm going to continue posting this world, but it's going to be less consistent. The 1 week time frame in between videos really isn't working out for me. Like, my mental is... I mean, it's better than it's ever been, but I think that, like, I'm going to try and post relatively often still, but it's not going to be, like, 4 to 5 videos a month kind of often. I don't know. It's just not sustainable for me. I work a job where the hours are inconsistent and long, so I don't know. I just don't know. You know what I mean? Whoa. That looks insane. I know it's just like a visual glitch, but that's like crazy looking. Anyway, I'm gonna start posting larger concepts in the world. Like, I'm gonna do much bigger builds per episode. But for the first 10 episodes, this is basically like the starter of this world. So get ready for that. Please stick around. I'm so excited to share it with you. I have a lot of ideas and like builds, and I just need so many resources. And once we get to the end, we have elytra and shulker boxes, which will help immensely with what we need to do. Like, as soon as I have shulker boxes and elytra, I'll be able to get places faster, and I'll be able to get more resources per area. So I don't know, just it's just one of those things that really does make the game completely different. So just stick around for it. I'm very excited to start doing it, but we have to get through to episode 10 first. So let's see. I'm gonna have to go in there at some point. Oh, that's the snowy area, actually. This is so weird to be able to see all this. Oh, dude. Part of the new build actually does contain spruce wood, so this is kind of killer. Huge spruce area all the way through here. Oh, I also hope you guys like the thumbnails. Those are so much fun to make. I mean, they're kind of time consuming in like I have to figure out a pose kind of way. But for the most part, they're really easy to make. Just because I've been taking graphic design courses. Like I'm going through a graphic design kind of like skill school rather than like a college. And they have shown me like working skills for it. So I know how to do Photoshop significantly faster. Instead of it taking like 40 to 50 minutes, now it only takes like 20 minutes to do a thumbnail like that, which has been really cool. Got a copper helmet from this dog. I'm still waiting. I want chainmail so bad. I'm fiending for some chainmail. I've got every other type, and I'm just waiting on it. You know, I'm hoping for the best. I am, but I'm not freaking out about it. It'll take some time. I think as soon as we get like a spawner, like a zombie spawner or a skeleton spawner, we'll have like a full set pretty quick. Foggy, a little bit foggy. I kind of like that. The fog over the land. It feels more immersive, I guess. Like I said in the past, I think Minecraft is like really close. Oh, actually, I don't know if I said this on camera, but I think Minecraft is very close to like the real world. Hey, you know exactly. This is exactly why we brought these. Minecraft is really close to the real world in the sense of it feels kind of, I don't know, realistic. Not in like the actual realism way, but in the just like the spatial awareness kind of stuff. Sure, it's all blocks, but like, I don't know. I can put myself in Minecraft and it feels kind of real. It feels like it fits. I also think it's because Steve and I are like the same height, so. Think there's anything cool in here? Some fallen trees. It would be so cool if we could find one of those archaeology sites. Dig sites. I don't think they spawn in oak forests. They're almost exclusively like old growth birch or old growth spruce. Alright, now we're going home. We're out of here. What? If you fall through, does it just go through? Yeah, you go down a layer. Is it still going to freeze me? I guess not. The boots really are just warming me up, dude. Leather finally has a good use, I'm feeling. So it's just really, honestly kind of hard to get. Leather armor is like, you have to have a lot of cows. You have to kill so many cows. What? Oh my god, we have a cherry blossom biome, guys. I didn't know that. Because we're not very far from the house. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to check that out next. That's for later. We back. I need to do something with this side of the island. Maybe the house will just keep growing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But first thing is first. I'm going to pick one. You. And that's the first map. We're over here. They're right there. Dude, this is sick. We finally have a map. That was kind of the bulk of the episode. Now I just need to do a bunch of like resource gathering. But I will show you the vision. So there's nothing down here. Yeah. This is going to end up being a brewing room. This half is actually still going to be unused. I don't know what to do with it yet. I did clear it out in my own world, or like my creative world, to see like what I want. But this side is still just lit up but empty. This side is going to be the potion area, and there will be a doorway right here. So they're going to be complementary, whatever they are. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's definitely going to have something to do with this side. So maybe it'll just end up being a secondary brewing area. I don't know yet. So, but yeah, let's get started on that. Hello. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going. We're live. Hello, it's Jack. Jackery the Goddess here. So, it's been a second. I mean, for you, it's been literally a second. But it's done. I gave you a little bit of a taste of what's downstairs. I haven't quite showed you everything. So, it's really, really simple. Oh, actually, before I get into it, look at this. Check this out. Oh my god. And here's some depth. It's over here. It doesn't look like any depth, but from over here, there's some depth. Look at that. There's a quarter block, an eighth block. I'm not sure. So here's the room. It's officially done. I did it before I decorated it. I stopped that recording. So let's give you a little tour. Okay, so left side, we got the under maintenance signs, right? That's good. I like it personally. It's awesome. I don't know, brings depth until it actually is finished, and then even then, I may keep a little bit of this, put it elsewhere. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Even further to the left, we've got the Netherwart farm, which you saw me running out of the fortress. I actually didn't know if it had any. I saw that there was an extra portion to the fortress, and I thought, whoa, maybe there is some. I checked it. There was. Look at that. It was like the first room I went into also. Like, that's insane. Obviously, just a vine. Just a general warped vine. I think it's really cool. I don't know. It gives kind of depth in a way, you know? Anyway. Over here to the right on this wall is the, I wouldn't really say propagation area. It's just potted plants. I just like the idea of having the mushrooms up here and the little guys right here. I don't know. You don't see them like this very often, or like this, where it has like the kind of the V almost. You see that? Where it's like, I don't know, pushed together on where the stems are. I just like the look of it. I'm not sure why. It's just a cool little thing. It gives it some like depth, some feeling, and I like the colors. So, and I wanted lights in here originally. It was just going to be slabs, but I didn't like how dark it was, so we gave them some shroom lights. It was going to be glowstone, but it looked way too non-natural, I guess. I like the idea that this entire room is made out of like the mushroom blocks. Like, these are all these mushrooms or the trees, like these guys. So I don't know, it's just neat to me. Anyway, this wall, so this one also gives it a little bit of life, I think, because the kind of oxidized copper look here is similar to this color, and these colors aren't super close, but like if you look at this, it kind of is, you know. And eventually these will oxidize, and I'll stop them at various different stages of oxidization, and I think that'll look really good. We've obviously got the brewing stand. I haven't brewed anything yet, but I am thinking about doing that water temple. So we're going to probably make some water breathing potions. And yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about it. And eventually, oh, actually, also, I just realized I could probably start putting like brewed potions, like the extras, on these shelves, which I think is what they're technically for, but they also just gave us vertical slabs. So, like, look at this. Look how nice this looks. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Anyway, again, hanging sign. I just like the look of them. There's something about them. I've never played with them, but they give good feeling, good depth, good vibes. You know. Anyway, so then we've got. Well, that sucks. We've got this. So same idea. We've got like the V on this guy. We've got a little mushy here. And for some reason, I decided this looks better than just another bookshelf. I even have another bookshelf. It's not in my inventory. You're just going to have to believe me. So, I don't know. I just think the look is nicer somehow. We've got a bunch of storage. In that B-Dubs interior video, he also says, like, put storage wherever you can. So, I've got a bunch of storage down here. I even have, like, I'll drink one. But look at this. You just right-click, you got water all day. It's so cool, and it's not in a cauldron, so it doesn't, like, completely diminish, and you have to get more. It's not a whole thing. So this is really nice. I'm not sure why I've never done this before, to be honest. This is so smart. So I did that. Again, just a hanging sign, this guy, and in the replay, you guys saw this was made out of, like, the warped wood. But in my creative world, where I was testing looks and everything, I like the look of the stone, the brick more. It looks better, and for a table, honestly, it like feels better because this is stone, this is like a brick, and it just looks nicer. I'm not sure why, it just kind of does. And then here's some visual storytelling, like not really, but kind of, right? In my 100 days video that I made, I think 4 or 5 years ago now, I decided that I wanted to add in the amethyst and the just the amethyst geodes because it was still 1.17. This is pre mountain update, so I wanted to kind of make it look interesting, and this is sort of an ode to that. I really did not like that video. It wasn't very good, and I just I look back on it and think, man, I could have done so much better, but regardless, it's done, it's over with, and now I still have this to look back on. I remember that house for the 100 days was my favorite basement ever, because it just added the deep slate, and it just added the amethyst, and there was just something about it I liked. and there was a little bit of copper, I think. I can't quite remember, but anyway, I'm talking a little too much about it, but check this out. So it goes like, you come down the stairs, immediately the amethyst is bringing you toward the brewing area, the main brewing area, and the secondary room. And if you could probably guess that this is going to be reoccurring. It's going to continue into this room somewhere. Excuse me. It's going to continue into this room somewhere. I'm not sure what this room is going to be yet, though. So I've got 2 more episodes to figure it out, but for right now, I think this is so nice. I'm very happy. Sorry if this video isn't very long. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in these shorter episodes, because after episode 10 is over, the episodes are going to take longer to come out, but that's because I'm going to be putting a lot more time into the building and a lot more time into the ideas of it. So just, I don't know, look out for that. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Oh, it's raining. And I hope you like this one, but I do feel like we need a second floor and maybe even a roof to finally cap things off. I have a plan in the future, so maybe not a roof, but I have a plan in the future to somehow connect all of this back here. I want the house to go back here in some way, but I'm not sure if I want to make it part of the house or like a greenhouse. Like I don't know. There's something about a greenhouse that looks nice, and I have one other building that I can't. Maybe I'll wait. Actually, maybe I'll wait until I'm back from the end to do that, because it's another piece that nobody's seen, at least on my channel, but my friends. I've made a house on one of our servers from the Shattered Empires. If anybody remembers the Shattered Empires stuff, it's that SMP I was on for a little bit for 3 seasons, and I had a blast. So we had like a family reunion recently, and I built a house on it, and I love that house so much. So if I can get the world download for it, or if the server's still up, I'm not sure. I've been so busy I haven't been able to check, but I want to put it somewhere in this area. It's not going to be like the main house. It's going to be like over here somewhere for either storage or like just something. We need a farm. We got a lot to do. We have quite a bit of stuff to do. So it's raining. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Also, for people that are watching when this comes out, and maybe even were like, man, he didn't post this week, it's because the video wasn't done. I had stuff to do. I was busy. This week is my final week of graphic design classes, so I am finally done with that. And I've just been very busy. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace.